Hi, boys and girls. It's Friday, September 18th, and today I'm going to do your math lesson with you. Okay, all week we've been finding ways of making 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now today we're going to learn ways to make 9. So there are more ways to make 9 than any of the other numbers we've learned because 9 is a bigger number or a greater number. Okay, so today we're going to work on making 9, and you're getting really good at this. So in class, you've been doing awesome. So I know you'll be able to do most of this all on your own. Okay, so what you're going to need today is your pages 69, and that's the back, and then 71. They're stapled together, and it has the stars and the moon on the front, and it's lesson 10 ways to make 9. Then you might also need counters. I'm just going to use these today because you can really use any kind of counter. And then somewhere to keep them separate, like your two parts. You could just use it on a table or something. Just you're going to have one part one way and the other part the other way. So I just drew a line because I could. So I can do my one part here and my other part here. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the front. It says use 2 crayons. It's okay if you don't have crayons. I didn't tell you to get crayons. So if you just want to use your pencil, it's fine. We're going to use crayons or your pencil to color the stars to show a way to make 9. So with your pencil, you could color some of the stars and leave the other ones white. If you have 2 colors and you want to color, do some of the stars one color and some of the stars the other. I can't color very well with my markers, but I'll just kind of shade it in a little bit. So I'm going to do 3 red and I guess the other one's blue. All the rest blue. You can do whatever numbers you want. And then when you're done, you have to count to write your number sentence. Let's count the stars all together first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to equal 9. That's the whole, or that's the sum of the stars. Now I need my first part. So how many are red? 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 red. And you just write it with your pencil. And then how many blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 plus 6. You might have something different. So you're going to count your first color, write the number, and then count whatever your second color is, which may be white, and write the number. So we might all have different number sentences. You might have 5 plus 4, or 4 plus 5, or 8 plus 1, or 7 plus 2. Or 2 plus 7. Whatever, and you might have another one because there's more. You might have that. If you didn't color any, you might have had 9 plus 0 or 0 plus 9. Okay, so let's flip to the next page. Some of you might have, if you have the 2 staples on the side, remember you just open it like a book. If your staple's in the corner, you can flip it up and over. And you want to see this. Okay. Whoops, and now my thing's gone, but that's okay. I'll just draw my 9 here again. Okay, so there are different ways to make a sum of 9. So here they showed us 3 different ways. The first way is 1 red, so 1 red, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 yellow equals 9. Trace that 9. Then they switched another one. They made that one red. So now they have 2 red plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 yellow equals 9. And then they switched one more and they did 3 reds plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow equals 9. So there's 3 ways right there that could go down here. This is, you can use a work mat or like your dry erase, like if you made this like I did, or you can just use a desk or table or whatever you're sitting at and your counters to show different ways to make the sum of 9. Write the numbers. And it's just like what we've been doing in class. So you're going to put some, if you don't have red and yellow like in class or red and white, that's okay. You're just going to put, whoop, goodness, I need the pointer. Okay, you're going to put some here. Like we're going to do one together at least. Okay, let's put 5 over here. And you can just watch mine if you want. So we're going to put 5 over here, and then all the rest, because I have 9, all the rest have to go over here. And in school and in class, we do like red and then yellow. Red and yellow. Okay. So our first part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. So we write 5. Okay. My second part is 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 4. And it equals 9. The sum is 9 always because I have 9 counters. I'm not changing my number. I'm just changing the parts. Okay. Now you're just going to switch some. So you might want to pull 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. You're going to pull some over. So you know how to do that. So you're going to finish making 9, just like you've been doing in class, only it's 9 now. It's a bigger number. Okay. And then I'm going to show you the other side. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me clear that out. Okay. So this is the other side. And look, it just has addition number sentences for you to answer. What it wants you to do is to think about all those ways we've been making those numbers. So some of them in here you're going to do on the other side and you're going to know it's 9. You're going to remember it. So like you see 8 plus 1 or 1 plus 8, that might be one you did. Oh, that's 9. And you can just write it. Maybe you remember doing 4 plus 2. Maybe you remember that was a 6. If not, use your counters if you have to, or right now we can still use fingers to add because we have not learned our strategies yet, which we'll learn a little bit later. So use your fingers, you can use your counters, you can count it in your head, however you're doing it to get these answers. And hopefully some of them you remember, okay? And then on the last page, someone will have to read this for you. And then you have to write an addition number sentence after you read the story. And then this one's going to be your brain builder. So it's going to be a little bit harder. See if you can figure it out. Maybe someone at home can help you. There's 6 turtles, 4 are walking to the pond, and the others are sitting on a log. Okay. Use your counters, because if someone reads it to you and you act it out with your counters, move your counters around, think you'll get the answer on your own. And let's not worry about this one. So we're going to go ahead and you don't need to do that one unless you want to do an extra one, and then it's okay. So boys and girls, when you finish this math lesson, you need to send a picture of it to your teacher. Some teachers want you to bring your papers in, or you can. Like with me, you can bring your paper to me. I still like to see it on Seesaw, at least this page. Okay, this is the 3rd page that I like to see if you're going to send it to me on Seesaw. If you're bringing it to me, I'd still like to see this page. Okay. Otherwise, you can show me all the pages if you're not going to bring it into school, which is fine. You can just take pictures of all the pages. Okay, so go ahead and finish the whole rest of your math lesson. Send it to your teacher. Let your teacher know that you watched this video and did your lesson. Have a great weekend. It's going to be a little cooler out there. Get outside and play a little bit, and I will see you either Monday or Wednesday or on Zoom. Bye, boys and girls.